Welcome to a journey through 5 countries where women actively search for partners due to a unique combination of social, demographic, and cultural factors. We're not talking about just any places, but nations where, for various reasons, men have become a scarce resource. This gender imbalance has created unexpected and even competitive dynamics, where the role of women has been profoundly transformed. From Estonia to Brazil, each country has its own story behind this intense search for a partner, with context that invite us to reflect on the complexities of love and relationships in different cultures. And we're about to discover them, so don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications because we're starting right away. 1. Estonia, a nation of women who take the initiative. Let's start in Estonia, a small country located in northern Europe between Russia and the Baltic Sea. With an approximate population of 1.3 million people, Estonia is known not only for its history and cold landscapes, but also for its gender imbalance. In this nation, the proportion of women significantly outweighs that of men. It is estimated that for every 100 women, there are only about 88 men, which has created a considerable gap. This situation, partly caused by migration and high male mortality rates, has led to a shift in the way relationships develop. In Estonia, many women have taken on an active role in searching for a partner. Traditional dating norms have changed, and it is often women who take the first step. This is not only due to the shortage of men, but also due to a new sense of female empowerment that drives Estonian women to take initiative rather than wait. Women in Estonia value independence and self-sufficiency, and many seek partners who share these same values. However, over time, it has become increasingly difficult for them to find available men who meet their expectations. For single men, Estonia is a favorable destination. Women here are sociable, open, and willing to meet someone special, which can be a refreshing experience for those seeking a relationship where communication and emotional connection are essential. Foreigners are also welcomed, as many women find the idea of having a partner from another country intriguing, as it can bring a different perspective and broaden their worldview. In summary, Estonia is a country where women are actively seeking men with whom they can share a balanced and enriching life, creating a unique dynamic that is rarely found elsewhere. 2. Japan, tradition and modernity in a country in search of love. Now we move to Japan, a fascinating nation that combines tradition and modernity in its culture. With a population of over 125 million people, Japan has been facing a phenomenon known as social celibacy for years. Many young people in Japan, both men and women, have opted to focus on their studies and careers rather than seek a partner. However, the situation has become more complex for women, particularly those who wish to marry and start a family. Japanese women face a reality where, although there are single men, many of them are so committed to their professional lives that the idea of a relationship has taken a back seat. For women who are looking for serious relationships, this can become a challenge, as in a society with traditional values, many women feel the pressure to marry before a certain age. In Japan, the term single women, or Makeinu, carries cultural and social connotations that lead them to face criticism, increasing the pressure on those who have not found a partner. Still, in recent years, many Japanese women have started adopting a more open stance in their search for a partner. In cities like Tokyo and Osaka, it is not uncommon to see women taking the initiative and being open to the possibility of meeting foreign men. This openness to the new is partly due to globalization, which has changed the way the Japanese view relationships. Foreigners who come to Japan find that Japanese women, besides being polite and friendly, show a genuine interest in forming meaningful connections. This interest in foreigners has created a dynamic where men traveling to Japan, especially those interested in Japanese culture and traditions, can find opportunities to meet women who value their own culture deeply and are eager to learn and experience other realities. Thus, Japan becomes a unique place where the search for a partner is a mix of tradition and modernity, and where women strive to find a balance between their own aspirations and the values of a society that, until recently, was much more conservative in terms of romantic relationships. 3. Latvia, independent women in search of companionship. Now let's move to Latvia, a neighboring country to Estonia in the Baltic region, which also shows a notable gender imbalance. In Latvia, women outnumber men, creating a social dynamic where many of them actively search for a partner. Like in Estonia, this phenomenon is partly due to the country's history, including the effects of independence from the Soviet Union and the high rates of male emigration in search of better job opportunities. Latvian women are known for their independence and strength, and many of them are highly educated and self-sufficient. However, this has also led them to be selective when choosing a partner, seeking men who are able to understand and respect their independence. In Latvia, the role of women in society has evolved, and it is not uncommon for women to take the initiative in relationships. For many foreign men, Latvia presents itself as an attractive place to meet women with an open mindset who value deep connections. Latvian women are often very receptive to those who share their values of equality and respect. Furthermore, Latvia has a rich cultural tradition and an environment that facilitates relationships, as Latvian society is characterized by its hospitality and its interest in keeping customs and traditions alive. For Latvians, the search for a partner is not just about companionship, but about finding someone willing to form a team and walk together in life. This vision of relationships has allowed Latvia to stand out as a country where women are open to welcoming those who are ready to build relationships based on respect and equality. 4. China. Leftover women and competition in the big cities. China is a country that has undergone dramatic demographic changes in recent decades, especially due to the one-child policy. This policy, which was implemented in 1979, led to a preference for male children, creating a gender imbalance in the country. Today, while there are many single men in rural areas, in the cities, many women face difficulties finding a partner. In major cities like Beijing and Shanghai, the phenomenon of leftover women is a reality. This controversial term refers to women aged 30 and older who are unmarried and have prioritized their education and professional careers. These women often struggle to find a companion due to social and family expectations and the competition in the marriage market. Chinese families often pressure their daughters to marry before a certain age, and they frequently choose men with similar educational and professional levels. This creates intense competition for women in China, and at times, they must compete with one another for the attention of men they consider suitable. In a country with a strong family structure tradition, women who want to marry and start a family must work hard to overcome social barriers and family expectations. However, many women in China have begun to redefine the concept of personal success and see singlehood as a valid option. Modern Chinese women increasingly seek relationships based on love and mutual respect, allowing them to explore connections without traditional constraints. 5. Brazil. Passion and competition for love. Finally, we arrive in Brazil, a country known for its vibrant culture and passionate approach to life and relationships. In cities like Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, the search for a partner is a central aspect of social life. Brazil is famous for its diversity, joy, and the expressive nature of its people, and this is reflected in the way women seek partners. The competition among women in Brazil is intense, especially in big cities where the pace of life is fast. In Brazil, relationships are marked by passion, and it is common to see women actively fighting to maintain their partner's attention. Social pressure also plays a significant role, as in many regions, marriage and life together are highly valued, and being single is viewed with some concern. Moreover, Brazil is a country with notable diversity in gender and sexual orientations, which has led to greater openness and acceptance of different types of relationships. However, many Brazilian women still seek relationships that offer stability and commitment, especially in a context where life together is seen as a symbol of support and deep connection. For men visiting or living in Brazil, the country offers a culture of relationships filled with passion and expressiveness. Brazilian women, besides being warm and outgoing, value emotional connection and are eager to build relationships based on reciprocity and passion. These 5 countries present unique situations that have led their women to actively search for a partner, and in some cases to compete among themselves for a man. Each of these contexts reflects deep aspects of the culture and values of each nation, showing how love and relationships evolve in response to demographic and social challenges. In conclusion, these 5 countries offer a fascinating glimpse into how social, cultural, and demographic shifts can reshape the dynamics of romantic relationships. As women navigate unique challenges in their pursuit of love, they reveal the complexity of human connection across different societies. From Estonia's independent women to Brazil's passionate pursuit of relationships, these nations illustrate how love, identity, and partnership evolve in response to broader societal trends. What remains clear is that despite the variations, the desire for meaningful, equal relationships is a universal force that transcends borders. Tell me what you like most about these cultures, and of course share this with your friends because we'll be back soon with more.